Hi guys. Excuse me. Right when I start recording, every time. Maybe not every time, but often. So, I did a little bit of research on pouches, as well as expertise points. It looks like there is no way to regret expertise points as far as I'm aware, and there is no way to gain them other than leveling up, and it looks to me like it may be every 10 levels. Or is it every 5? It might be every 5 levels because we have 2 of them so far. So we should be very close to getting another one. This is very loud. It's a little too much. Alright. And pouches, like a bunch of freaking spoons, the spoons that we are, spoons that I am, that you watched me be, I spent all my shulker shells. I made a bunch of shulker boxes and did not make pouches with them. Now, I made the shulker shells before I thought he was going to get teleported in. Before I actually got the skill point for it, but now I understand that you need 4 shulker shells, which we need 3 more to be able to craft 1 pouch, but we can do it. We have everything that we need. We have these things. And then a double pouch. We just need 2 pouches and some other stuff, which I think we can afford that as well. But with that being said, we're gonna do a vault. We're just gonna do it. In fact, I'd like to carry something else on me. I need something else in my hotbar, like we're out of golden apples, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we are out of golden apples. Oh, and we're going to do this. We are going to try to find 5 knowledge essence. That should be easy, right? As long as we get some good loot drops. We'll get the chromatic steel, which will hopefully get us started on the upgrade on our storage. But anyways, let's just go, all right? Yeah, all right. We're not gonna die. That's the ticket. We're not gonna get hurt, and we do not need the golden apple. I know we have one big thick boy apple, but that is not active in the vaults, unfortunately. But it makes sense because they're kind of broken. I'm a little laggy. Who this? Dang. That's really sad. It's fine. It actually didn't hurt that bad. Shulker shells, that's what we need. Is that knowledge essence? Is that what that was? Is that what that is? Vault essence, not knowledge. Ouch. Whoa, whoa. What is that? What's that green stuff? That wasn't me, right? Maybe I cleaved a slime. Oh my gosh. Holy buttons, dude. Nice, that's good to know. All right, let's get out of this one. I hear a slime upstairs. Did I miss something upstairs? I must have missed a poi. What the? How did he get behind me? All right, we said we weren't going to take any damage. Oh no. Oh no. We said we weren't going to take damage. Oh no. This is not how it was supposed to go. We gotta take our time. Slow down. We're not in any rush here. It's all about your positioning. Oh, we stepped right in it. Uh-huh. Whatever. No, 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 no. Dude, what is happening right now? The game wants me to die. We can be killed by poison? What? Poison's supposed to take you to half a heart. Can somebody explain that to me? Thank God we have beginner's grace on. We actually got to keep our stuff too. I thought we still lost like the items collected in the vault, but apparently not. I thought we didn't get killed by poison. We did not get any knowledge essence either. That's really unfortunate. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. We go back and do it again. That's what beginner's grace is. Unfortunately, we did not get enough shulker shells. Friggin' poop, dude. That sucks so bad. Alright, come on. Make it easy on me. Kelp. We have kelp. We have gold. We have sand. That's not right. What did I say? Kelp, gold, sand. What's the other one? Bones. Alright. I was goofing, guys. I was trying to rush through it. I really was. I was not taking my time whatsoever. Seeds, coal, rotten flesh, which we don't have much of, and stone, specifically stone. Rotten flesh, coal. Is it? It's both types of coal. What was the other one? Rotten flesh, huh? Alright, we do have a decent amount, but it's gonna go quickly. Alright. Slap her up. Anything? Anything? Let's not do that again. That was really bad. We lost all our XP. Dude, I thought for sure poison just took you to half a heart. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I didn't refresh my blocks, but that's alright. We'll get blocks in here if we absolutely need them. Man, I like those other challenges too, like the one where it's just like, essentially just all you need to do is loot. We're gonna die already. Make it a little bit more obvious for myself, because it's kind of blending in here. What's on their heads? Stethoscopes. What's that? No. We totally have not died by these things before. What are you doing? Alright. Come on, give me the loot. They definitely got more difficult. Like, without a doubt, the vaults are more challenging than they were. I like the skins on those guys, though. That's cool. Sucker. Did I get that? What? Felt like half a block. Alright. No monoliths. That we know of. Did we go upstairs? No. Hi, guy. You just ran right through him, huh? Where's our axe at? Oh. It was like bugged out. Hey, there's our shulker. Now we can make pouches when we get back, if we ever make it back. Two shulker shells. How about that? Ugh. Gross, dude. At least there's no slimes here. That we know of. I mean, watch. I'll come around a corner, there'll be like 3 gigantic slimes. Alright, we go this way. Okay, guys. Whoop. Almost didn't make that. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Ooh, we need to do one of these. Wow, that was actually really easy. Is that what this is? Knowledge essence. Very nice. Okay, so now we know knowledge essence comes from living chests. We gotta remember that. Can we make that? That's interesting, how the chickens don't get knocked back. That would make baby zombies riding chickens very scary. Gosh darn it. We haven't found any monoliths. Whoa. Thought he was dead. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure those altars that we're picking up used to drop different stuff, and it was like a random piece of loot, as far as I know, and it sucked. They were terrible, but it looks like they've been changed to where they drop you those blessings, which are actually like freaking awesome if you get enough of them and you can get the bonuses off of it. Did we do? No, we didn't. Came from that way. We got a majority of the loot. We need to get these monoliths, man. Fact. Pop one of these bad boys as soon as we get in here. Man, I haven't gotten to see Hunter in action yet. Oh, I got caught. That sucks. I don't know why I would have rather base tanked all that damage than fall off the edge there. Because that's what I did. I face tanked all that damage. I'm struggling. Piece of gear, dude. That's awesome. Felt like there should have been more here. Man, we have been having a really rough time finding these monoliths. Bam. I don't know when the music turned up just a tad. I know I was complaining about how loud it was earlier, but I like this music. This like adventure stuff. Go. All right, we're going this way. We only have 12 minutes. We haven't found a single monolith. That's really bad, actually. There's one. One chest, not really worth my time going up there. Oh, we're getting tons of those things, huh? Ochre shells. I'm talking about those. Alright, never mind. I noticed that those guys don't drop shards, which is really, really disheartening. Like, at first I was like, I kind of like the trap chests because they, you know, more mobs, more XP, more shards. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. I mean, I'm sure you get more XP for unaliving them. You don't get the shards, which is like half the value. Where are they at? Where are they at? I don't know, whatever. Hi. We're not doing too bad. The altars are, excuse me, the monoliths are probably going to be what hold us back here. Oh. We go this way. The altars seem to usually be in the middle of the room as well. Monolith, excuse me. Again. So they're kind of hard to miss. Oh, I see one. Oh, there's the hunter perk coming in kind of clutch. I don't know. Sometimes you just know. Get out of my way. I've been bamboozled. I don't think we went over here, right? Oh my gosh, I'm trash. Hey, guy. Could have been bad. Alright, we're doing pretty good aside from these last two monoliths, which is killing my soul. Dang. I think I'd rather have the monoliths than more common chests. Oh, imagine if we fell on a freaking spike, dude. I'd have cried. Alright, we're just gonna go run. Psych. Alright, we took a right, which means we need to go straight right this way. A brief look. Alright, we kind of need to get moving back towards the spawn. It's not looking too great. We still need 2. I just don't think it's happening. I think we run back. That sucked. Alright. Let's just bail. Let's just bail. It's a little unfortunate. 2 volts in a row, guys. Not a great start to the episode. We are only 30 minutes in, though. So, I guess we're not too bad off. We did okay. We got some good loot. We got our bounty done. That's honestly what kind of matters. That's going to allow us to start the simple storage, I believe. I think. Oh, we did really bad. Probably because we didn't complete it. We hardly got any XP. Oh, well. Man, our day is not great. Let me run this upstairs. That, this, these, and those. We got a lot of oh, we need to craft those too. Don't let me forget that. Tell you what. That'll make it a little easier, right? I just learned a new button, dude. Wow, how about that? Alright, we can start stuffing these chests. Oh, hi there. You know what we can do? Let's look at this. Oh, wow. I didn't know we could pull them out of there. Oops. With this. Watch them be some more wicked boots. Using a Bowler RNG. They're not bad. They're actually pretty good for some, like, scrappy little boots. I did empty all these, right? Yep. What about this? We got a ton of this volt plating, and I don't even know what it's for. Oh, we need diamonds, perfect Larimar, and silk blocks. I think we'll probably need this. Oh, you know what? Let's just make it all. It's a little unfortunate. We're literally one short. That is how it's done, right? Oh, we need 2 perfect Larimar. You got to be out of your mind. Wait, how do you... Oh. Oh. That's not as expensive as I thought it was. You know what? We could probably make 2. What else do we need? We need diamonds. Vault diamonds. And I think this thing, we need block forms of that. I think it's in this chest. Dang. Straight up, made 2. We could probably turn it into a double, right? We need an extraordinary Larimar, some Vault Essence, and then the loose magic silk. We have extraordinary Vault Essence right there. How's this work? Oh. How's this work? Slot memory settings. Was it just soak everything up on its own? Item dispense. Clockwise click equals left click. What? Select all item slots. What do we need? Like one of everything or something like that? We're gonna figure this out. Oh, wouldn't it be a shame if we, like, went into the vault with the backpack and just lost it? Gorgonite or Vaultstone. Ashium. Is that all the ores? I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. I think orbs of regret are a thing, right? It is cranking out there. Don't even know what that does. Maybe we don't carry that on us. Looks very valuable. What's a blank seal do? Looks expensive. I'm not gonna carry that. This stuff. Maybe we do one of these, but the rest of those, honestly, I don't think will fit in there. Oh, you know what? I don't think we actually leave it in there, do we? Like, so what we do is we fill it up. How many spaces do we have? And then we do like a memory thing, and then we can actually take the items out, and it leaves like a ghost of it. I'm pretty sure. Oh. We got pigs walking all over the place. Man, did he just die? Oh. We have 2 slots open. What an idiot. Did we get... Wait, did we get Vault Essence? Yeah, we got Vault Essence, but did we get the other Knowledge Essence? We did. I feel like we're missing some stuff. We got the sconces. The skiggity sconces. We got the raw carbon. We got the ornate. Did we get velvet and rotten meat? No. I'm sure we're still missing some stuff, right? We got those, I think. Yeah. I don't know, that's pretty good. Alright, so like, and then I think we do this, right? We go to the backpack settings and remember, select all items. Select all slots. Save settings to slot 1. Back to backpack. Yeah. Look at us, being geniuses. Oops. Put stuff back in the backpack. And then we do the rest. Dude, he keeps killing himself. At least we don't have to kill them manually. They could just, like, fall and kill themselves on their own. Bro, look at all the platinum we got. We got 4 platinum. And we could probably make some more. I wonder if platinum makes anything. Bam. Oh, do we want to... That'll work. Right? Man, we're very close. And then, because we're super G's, it would really suck to lose this backpack because it is kind of expensive. I mean, kinda. Not really, but sorta kinda. The freaking heck is this? Oh my gosh. Oh, they're different crafting stations. Get out of here with that. I'm not ready. Alright. Can we make 2? Oh no, we used all our shells up. So, in theory, we shouldn't even need these shulker shells anymore. Right? Oh, we didn't put shulker shells in there. That's okay. And then, like, if I put this here... And then... Oh, I'll tell you what. How about we just get rid of a couple of things. And then... Wait, can this go... Dang. And then, like, say that... Wait, what? How do we set it to pick things up? Wait. We're probably gonna need skill points. Or knowledge points, actually. Stack upgrading, auto refill, auto feeding. Unlocks the ability to craft feeding upgrades for your pouches, belts, and backpacks. Feeding upgrades can automatically feed you directly from your pouches. Not necessary. That's like if you're trying to pull blocks or something out of it, right? That's cool and all, but we don't need it. At least not yet. Unlocks the ability to craft refill upgrades for your back. Refill upgrades can automatically refill your hotbar with selected blocks. Oh, what is this then? Oh, is it just for food? Unlocks the ability to craft stack upgrades for your pouches, belts, and backpacks. Stack upgrades increases the amount of items that can be stored in a single slot, and there are 4 tiers that can be crafted. That's actually huge. But like, should this not like automatically just go like right into the backpack? Or the pouch, I mean? Apply all backpack. This backpack settings inherited from player or overridden for this back. Inherited from player or overridden. Shift click to open first tab. Shift click the storage. We'll try the wait, what? Shift click from storage or inventory. We'll first try to put the stack in an open tab and then only into inventory store. What does that even mean? Shift click from storage or inventory. We'll first try to put that stack in an open tab and only then into inventory storages. We'll first try to put the stack in the inventory storages, only then into an open tab. Keep tab open on close of its GUI, the backpack or slash storage records will upgrade. Which upgrade tab was last open and opens when the GUI opens it when the GUI is open next time? What the freaking heck does that even mean? On close of its GUI, the backpack slash storage records which upgrade tab was last open and opens it when the GUI is next open. No sort. Allows selecting slots that are ignored by NBT. I messed up. Load slot 1. Okay. I believe these are upgrade tabs, right? I'm looking it up. What game is that? It's a very long ad, and it looks actually like trash.
If you want to ace your paper,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No free advertisements over here, pal.
Are actually really cool, and don't let anyone tell you any different. Today we are going to be looking at backpacks. Give you a certain amount of inventory spaces that you can use as essentially like a shulker box, although they are slightly better because you can just open them straight from your inventory. The double pouch is bigger than the normal pouch, the
Yes.
belt is even bigger than that, all the way up to the big backpack which has its own scroll bar. Now each research also unlocks these upgrades, and it is these upgrades that make these pouches incredible. So we'll start with them in order, and with the normal pouches you get a pickup upgrade and a tier 1 stack upgrade. Now the stack upgrade is really cool, so let's grab some golden carrots to show you what it does. Normally when you put these into a backpack, you're only going to be able to stack them up to the boots because you're getting a lot of the same type of item. Pickup upgrade does pretty much what it says on the tin, and it picks up items for you. And you can toggle this on and off just by using this little lever inside the pickup.
Pickup upgrade. Pickup upgrade. Pickup upgrade. Oh, we could totally make that. Oh, we didn't claim our bounty, guys. Wait, what's this? Base? Upgrade base. Now obviously we need the research point for it. That's not that bad. Do we? Do we actually need the research point for it? Because it looks to me like the pickup upgrade is the only one. Because that's stack upgrades. That's a refill upgrade, and that's an feeding upgrade. Feeding upgrades can automatically feed you directly from your pouches, belts, and backpacks and removes the need to eat food manually. Yeah. Okay, so let's try it. Let's try and make what we, pick up a delay augment. Fast pickup augment. Okay. Let's go collect that bounty. Grab some redstone. Oh, how'd that get in there? Whoa, that gave us a lot. Tell you what. Alright. Redstone, we need a piston, which requires iron and wood and cobble. Wood. It's like this, is like that, it's like this, and one sticky block of slime. So we need magic silk and vault diamonds. Oh, we conveniently have 2 already. Guy, you need to stop dying. What was I doing? Magic silk. Oh, we need perfect Larimar, vault essence, chromatic iron. We already have chromatic iron, vault essence. What else? Shoot. Silk block and perfect Larimar. Huh? Huh? Scared me. Block. Silk block. Yes. This is getting a little complicated. We did it. Watch this. Yes! We are so smart. Yes! Because we did it. We crafted it. So the next thing I think we gotta do is just run a freaking vault, dude. Diggity run a freaking vault, dude. Actually, recycler. Oh, we're getting places, ladies and gentlemen. So we have netherite ingot. We just need a lava bucket. So we can grab that quickly just by, oh, I'll be so hurt if I die and lose that thing. It's alright, we got 6 levels to abuse our freaking, what's it called? Our beginner's grace. And we are going to abuse it. Just cleaning up a little bit. Those guys are like freaking everywhere. Let's put the Lamar back. I'm gonna stick that in there for now. And then we have an empty bucket downstairs here, I think, right? Yep. Okay. Let's go get this buckle. Bucol. Oh, we could probably harvest all this too. Let's do it quick. I should probably just keep the hoe down there, like in its own chest. A chest just for this hoe. Oh, jeez. All right, cool. Because we are kings of organization around here, let's throw all this stuff away. This can just go in here. Alright. Now we go get the lava, and then we go make the thing, and then we do the other thing and the stuff. Watch, we'll just die at the end of this tunnel somehow. Lava, I think, is everywhere. How convenient. How convenient. Ugh. Sorry I was like so quiet and like dull tonight. It's a little bit late. I just figured I'd squeeze a little bit of an episode in because I love this game. I'm having so much fun with this. Except... Yikes. Yikes. Why is this top one not like... shoot your butt out? Like, I don't know. Okay. We need Volt Essence and something else that I can't remember. Oh, Netherite Ingot. That leaves us with 6. We actually have, like, we're doing really well, guys. I thought for sure we would run out of that stuff, like, instantly. And, somehow we haven't. Okay. So it looks like maybe we could put a hopper above it with a chest. Wait, watch this. Where's that come out at? No way. Is that going to be the most gravy train thing you've ever seen? Watch this, guys. I don't think I have a hopper built yet. We're about to, though. It's like this. Yeah. Oh, and then I need like, I'd rather it be a barrel. Just because the barrel's a full block. I think the barrel requires these. It's like, oh, it's probably going to change color, isn't it? It's going to require like... Wait, I don't even know how to make a barrel. I know it's half slabs and something. I think it's half slabs and sticks. Oh, it's blocks and half slabs. Gotcha. Does this work? Do we have more half slabs? We do. Let's just make a whole bunch of them, just for the sake of having them. That's pretty sick. And then we just need one for now. And we'll find something to do with that pot too. I don't know. Maybe like can you put stuff in them? Wait a second. What did I just put in there? My shield? How much stuff can you fit in a pot? That's ridiculous. Yeah? So then we can just auto feed like all our junk armor in there that we're like, that's poop, that's poop. Speaking of, like, that arthropod damage is actually looking kind of nice right now. That's not a bad axe, dude. Although, we are looking much better than that already. I'm not a fan of the wands. Not at all. So like, all this stuff that we're like, this sucks, dude. Let's see what it looks like downstairs. It did go oh, is it stuck? Vault scrap, huh? Whoa, whoa. A faceted focus. Wait, they don't stack? Oh. And then we can do a little something even more ridiculous. Oops. And, how did I make that? Nice. Is that gonna work like that? Let's just put all this in there for now. In fact, let's put it all down here. So that whenever new stuff goes in, we can see. Wait, I bet we could do some armor. Okay. I'm having fun with my little contraption. Holy sizzles. Sizzle sticks. Okay. It really does work, huh? And it pulls it right out. How convenient. Guys, that's crazy. That is so good. And then the vault scrap, I think, is used for crafting. Anyway, let's what's our next thing here? We're making hella progress right now, guys. We're like cruising through these. So simple, let's do at simple storage. Oops. We got this, we got this. So we have a storage network route, right? Yes. We need a storage inventory. Endpoint of the network for inventory connections. Access inventory without a crafting grid. Insert items inserted, enter the network. Okay, so that's how we would deposit items. Excuse me, through the front head. Now, like, obviously, if we wanted to, we could just like put them in hoppers or something. But this would be the most ideal way to do things. But to get the bare minimum down, use only one per network. Storage network route. I don't know exactly what that is. Inventory access without a crafting grid. Simple storage network. Endpoint of the network for inventory connections. Endpoint of the network for inventory connections. Yeah, I read the book on this, and it didn't make any sense to me. Like, it explained all this stuff, but I was like, you're not explaining anything. Like, you're saying words, but they're not making sense. So we just need to create one of these. We need a perfect Larimar and 4 link cables. Driftwood and 4 network cables. I thought I made link cables. I must not have. What did I say? A single perfect Larimar? We need... network cable is glass and chromatic iron, which the chromatic iron can probably come up here. What was it? Glass and chromatic iron. Okay, so now we need driftwood. Right? And then we need we have a perfect layer mark, and we have 4 chromatic steel. Alright, now we have one of those. Now, to make this, we can't make stack upgrades yet. I think we need... Or can we? Wait, maybe we can. It doesn't tell you how to make them. It doesn't let you make them. It tells you how to make a slowness upgrade, which I don't know why you'd want it to be slower, but whatever. Keeps a consistent stock of items in the attended inventory. Process the amount of items in the filter, can override other upgrades. Okay. Okay, so to make that, we need speed upgrades, which we can't make. To make that, we need stack upgrades, which we can't make. Is it really? Is this all it takes, though? Like... Link cable used to connect inventory to the network. Basic network cable. Is that easy? So what if I go like this? What if I use a regular one? Okay, so the regular cables can't connect to the chests, but the link cables can. Now, why would that connect? Okay. Let's do this. Let's make a bunch of this. I guess if we stack our chests correctly, we don't really need these cables, but I guess we do need them to make the other cables. Right? Yeah. So we need 4 network cables and driftwood, which we have a ton of. We just need more glass and iron. What am I doing? Driftwood. Yeah, so we need driftwood. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's actually a lot. So the chromatic iron is actually coming in handy right now. And we have a freaking boatload of it. Uh-huh, we're getting there. Alright, this can just go in here. Do we have any more of these? Submit 56 gold ingots. That's actually a good trade. I would still love to get this knowledge essence. And the Beniatite would be fantastic, but like, we can do this right now. That's right. I did the math in my head. Oh, I think... Oh, it would help if I activated the quest. Get me the loot, lady. Scrappy Plus. Oh, that was a cool little look of that Vault Axe. Uh, 23% undead damage. That's not that bad. 12 attack damage is pretty good. I like that one. I mean, it's, you know, it's not this. Don't get me wrong. This is freaking the shiznit, dude. Okay. What's next? Slap that away. What were we doing? Let's leave that chest out. I think I'd like my storage interface to be right here. And then we can fill this stuff. We can move like these situations over here and here. So with that being said, what is behind this? Literally just more brick. That's not great. Okay. Where'd that door come from? So I think what we do here it's gonna get messy in our inventories. Let's do one of these. Oh, I do not like this song. It's very uncomfortable for my ears. No, no. Get this out of here. That was bad. That was what the kids call satch. Tell you what. Let's put this up here. Oops. That in there. Put this away. Put this stuff in here. Put this in here. Not really a fan of this song either. Cleaning up our inventories just a tad. Then we can keep this with us just in case. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. Oops, I'm using the wrong pick. So, oh jeez. Oh no. Okay, maybe our storage doesn't go right there. Dang flabbit, dude. Now where did all my other blocks go? I just carved this out. What's directly below this? Okay. Dang, dude. So, what's that? Hang on. I'm just trying to get some, like, configurations going in my mind real quick. Yeah, so that's direct. This is all directly underneath. Dude. Crap. Like, genuinely, crapola, brother. This is not how it was supposed to happen. Like, what if... Dang it, dude. Okay, what if we did something really weird? What if we kept it here? Okay. Not here. How many blocks? I wish that this music would stop. This is so bad, dude. Oh no, no more of this, please. We got to find something else. Anything but that. Please. The dubstep was better. So, like, What if we, this block specifically, these 2 blocks, these 4 blocks, these 9 blocks. We can work with that. We'll leave that in place. Or that's perfect, actually. Right, so we take like I was thinking, oh, you know what we could do? We could do some real jank stuff, dude. We could just make a tube. Like, we could use those tubes and draw it. Like, just do like a little jank thing. Let's do that. Let's do jank. Okay, so the jank stuff that we're about to do. I know I'm not really fully explaining myself. I apologize. Sometimes your brain just don't work at the same time it's talking. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a tube that is gonna go like somewhere. And that tube is going to lead to our storage, which is going to be literally just a straight shot straight down. I need to bring ladders with me. We're talking ladders, guys. What? Oh? Oh. Oh. You're telling me it can only be oak? Are you freaking serious right now? Oh. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. We're gonna make a ton of chests. Okay. I'm trying desperately to stay organized. I'm trying so hard. So we need to make a tube that goes like genuinely like not that way. Can we go down one more? Dang, dude. What if I did something like this? What if we just made it like a glass ceiling above the tube? Alright, and then we're gonna rip it. This way. We're gonna move all this stuff anyway. And then just for the purpose of holding this, please put this here for now. Put this in here. And then the vault scrap can just go upstairs. Did y'all hear that noise? Sounds gross. Something sounds gross. It's okay. We can go down from here. Just pray to God a creeper never blows this stuff up, guys. So, like, check this out. This would go right here. Is this the interface? Look, it's not even gonna matter soon. Shut up. I'm sorry. Yes, that's the interface. Okay. So then, like, this would be a crafting table. Mm-hmm. Even though I think we can do a crafting grid sometime, but we don't have one right now, so as of right now, we got one right there. And then we were gonna take these things. A link cable used to connect inventory to the network. So I think that we probably have to have a link cable on the back of these. And then we're so efficient, guys. Yeah, and then this can be glass just for funsies. But essentially, this is gonna go out this way. We better sleep. And then we're gonna dig a hole straight down, and we are going to... Don't you guys love when I interrupt my sentences by drinking water? So this tube is going to connect over here and essentially go straight down into the ground. And that is going to have all these link cables connected to all these different chests in a massive pit with a bunch of ladders just in case we need a maintenance, which we shouldn't ever. Ever. Let's go. Kaiser LaBouffe. I'm trash. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh my. We can't go this one, huh? Yeah. Yikers. That actually looks kind of natural. We just added some half slabs to it. All right, and then we like go straight down from there, because I think we're far enough out of the way. Just for safe measure. Actually, you know what we could do? What's this? Just came up with a genius idea. What building is this? We're gonna connect this building down to this little 3x3 hole, right? And then this will be like our access building. Just want to make sure it lines up properly. Should be pretty close. Oh, yeah. Guys, we're geniuses. And I would love to make it look nice and all. But here's the thing. That gonna take some time. Maybe we do that in the future someday. But as of right now, we're just trying to get the infrastructure down. Does it bother anybody else that I'm using a pickaxe to mine dirt? A genius would have brought torches, huh? Torches? Torches? Hello? Whoa, my B, bruh. I hope this doesn't, like, significantly just slow things down by being so long. Actually, it probably will. And I have this feeling that what we're gonna need is two separate pipings. One to input and one to output. I imagine. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Bro, what is happening? Dude, what the heck is going on right now? Don't even. Don't you even. Oh my. Just a slight inconvenience, that's all. This is not going as smoothly as I had hoped it would. To be honest though, it doesn't even need to be that big to start. And like, I mean, are we really gonna have enough chests to fill it up this far anyway? It's not like it has to go to bedrock instantly. We'll go a little bit farther. This music is so sad. Hmm. There we go. We're getting places, guys. We're doing stuff. Okay, we gotta figure out which side to put the chests on. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh. I was like, what is placing itself down? That's actually fine, right? Not the most efficient way to get up and down something, but it's fine. And then just a little baby bridge. A little baby bridge right there. And then what we'll do is something like this. What? Okay, this is working pretty well, actually, so far. Yeah, dude. What? I had to say something. And if we really, really want to expand it and be as efficient as possible, I think what we do is we carve out like the other side and put a double chest there. So I think it would like intersect at a T shape. I hope. I would imagine that's what it would do. We're gonna die. I don't know why I couldn't like move backwards towards the ladder, but I didn't. Oh, I should have slept. Way to end this episode. Boom. Yeah, see, like, I can do it there. I don't know. Oh. Sedge. Wait. What was on my belt? Oh. I mean, that's a lot of chests, right? That's more than what we have at the moment. It's crazy because, like, we literally just, like, situated, our, upstairs storage. It's fine. Link cable, 36 network cable, 1 storage inventory, 11 6 what? Huh? Can I just It just dumps. It's instant. And then, like, I can leave certain things out, because, like, why not, right? But, like... Oh, I need to empty all these, huh? Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. Ooh. I didn't really mean to do that. So, like, the tools can all come out. Oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing you've ever seen. Oh my goodness, this is truly simple storage. I should empty that pouch. Watch. Oh, it's not called a pouch. It's, oh, it's a bundle right here anyway. Put the empty shulkers in. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is great. We're gonna end up running out of room. How do we know? How do you know if it's full? Oh, is it 866 left? Is that what that means? Oh, can't you, well, that's a little unfortunate. Or no, wait. No. Oh, yeah. I'm a little disappointed you can't just, like, auto shift it all in. but that's fine. It doesn't take but a few seconds to do it. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Everything. We have everything. Everything we could ever need. That must be the empty spaces. Oh, except vault gear. I don't want to put all that in there. Dang. I mean, do I though? Does it matter? You woo? I didn't mean to type that. Holy guac, guys. Sucks that kind of stuff doesn't stack. There's a chance I might leave that in its shulker. But as of right now, I don't really see a reason to. This might be one of the most satisfying things we've ever been able to do in this game. That's everything, right? And then, like, that stuff, that can go, that can go, they're empty shulkers. Honestly, like, that can stay out, that can stay out. The shovel can stay out. The picket, those can go away. That can go, that can stay out. That can stay out. Like, that. And then, like, oh, okay, I'll tell you what. We're over 2 hours. It is getting a little bit late here. And, I know this place is a wreck. Even the upstairs is a wreck. Well, kind of. Not really. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end this episode right now. And then we are going to pop in next episode and clean this place up. We're gonna do a little bit of decoration too. I want to make it look better. and this is not how I want it to look forever and ever either. I do want it to look nicer than that. In fact, we may even remove this wall here and like do like a little design, try to make it look clean and slick and nice. Guys, with that being said, we have made an exorbitant amount of progress this game. Bam. Like, we made so much progress today. An insane amount of progress. How much do we have left? We have 300 spaces left. It's gonna fill up quick. But we have like an infinite amount of room for expansion. We could just keep going and 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 going. Like, we could just go forever and ever if we wanted to. So that's gonna do it. We have gotten so far. Just the fact that we were able to unlock all this other stuff, and like, this table is huge. That one bounty saved our cheeks. It really did. That kind of changed the whole game for us. Hey, let's just make sure we didn't wreck things downstairs, right? Oh, it looks alright. I mean, yeah, looks fine. That looks good. I'm not even gonna bother harvesting this stuff right now. We'll harvest it. Just kidding. I should do the rest. Alright, I can't help myself. This is when a creeper just like rolls up and blows my entire storage system up now. It's like thousands of items on the ground. I don't know. We'll do this stuff another time too. This is gonna take a fat minute. We're gonna have to get some places before we start doing more expansion on the garden. Even though we could technically just like hit the garden right away, but look at that number. It's just so satisfying. All right. And then things like that, I think I'll probably keep in like regular chests. I don't know. Like vault gear. I kind of want vault gear to be outside of the storage. Like if I look up vault. I love that sword look. It looks so good. I don't know, like, it's not that hard to pull stuff out. Tell you what, we'll leave it in there for now. And next episode, when we start figuring more things out and we get cleaned up and we get the place decorated a little bit better and we have a little bit of an idea of how we want things to look, we'll have some chests scattered around. Even though it's completely unnecessary at this point, it's like, we can, so we might as well. And this looks okay. We might change that too. I might put like some lights or something in there. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, guys, this is gonna be it for this episode. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you learned something, because I learned a lot of things myself. We learned how to make pouches work, which is amazing. I'm so excited about that. Wait, these are probably full, right? Look at this. Because we like broke all those chests, it sucked it all up. That's actually really cool though. I think there's a way to like automatically just hook up your belt to the storage system and just like soaks it all up. Like, look how simple that is. That's so nice, man. You don't have a shulker full of wheat seeds. But yeah. If you guys learned something, let me know. And if you have something for me to learn, please, I'm more than happy to try to like get some criticisms or whatnot. And I know the place is a mess. Don't worry, we're gonna get to it. It just takes time. We're getting places. We're getting there. So again, thank you so much for hanging out. I had a great time. I know I was a little quiet and slow this evening, but we're just kind of big chilling. You know, a little bit of Minecraft mood, some relaxing music, just feeling the vibes. You know, the rain in the background. It's actually kind of a sweet, peaceful evening to end this on. The rain happening. Let's go to bed. Is that the chat? I think that's the chat. But yeah, guys, so next episode, we're going to hop right into it. We're going to get some decorating done. We're going to clean up the base itself, make things look a little neater, a little more homey now that it feels cold and empty in here since we just destroyed everything. And then we'll make this look nice, and then we'll figure out other things from there, and potentially even do some vaults, because we have a crystal, I believe. Like, right, real quick. Yeah, we have a singular crystal, so maybe we'll jump into that too. And we're almost level 15. We still have like a little more than 5 levels of what's it called? Beginner's Grace, which is gonna be a blessing, honestly. I can't believe we died. We died of poison. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Good night, guys. We'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.